Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO set review from Brick by Brick. And today we have set number 70730, the Chain Cycle Ambush. I got this off Amazon very recently, because it is going to be retiring soon, so I figured I should get it before it goes up in price. So we've got 3 figures there. Here's Zane is really cool, and then a Wraith with legs, and Cowler, or in this set he's called Pyrus. I would assume that's how you pronounce it, and then comes with a couple screamers. So it's a pretty cool set. We'll take a look at it in a minute, but I'm going to preface this video by stating that I will be doing this a little bit differently. I'm going to try a little different approach to a review on this set, and I'm going to kind of split it up so it's not all one big video, to see if it looks better and see how long it takes, really. And there is one instruction booklet. It's not the nicer bound ones that a decent amount of the larger sets in this wave have, but you know, it's fine for a $30 set. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the builds. Alright, so first up we've got Zane's little glider thing. This is a little bit tough to describe because it does have several different. Think about it. We'll take Zane off for the moment because you'll see a closer look at him later. We will take him back in to show how he fits on here in a minute. But you can see this is a decently simple build. It has this little propulsion water jet in the back, which is kind of cool. And these two side things can rotate in, so you have like this kind of sleek hoverboard kind of thing. The problem with like this is when you put Zane on there, it kind of moves the center of gravity forward, so it kind of like leans down like that. I'll show you right here. See, it leans like that. If you do turn him like this and have like his staff's center of gravity backwards, it can kind of help a little, but you know, it's still kind of finicky. So not ideal to use it like that. If you're gonna have it right here as a little glider, you're going to want to spread these two side things out. That's kind of the expected look for the little glider thing. And yeah, and it does have these studs on the bottom, which is a very nice attention to detail. It's kind of got these little, jet things, and it makes the bottom look not, not look super plain. But there is another use for this thing. And you'll notice that, or you may have noticed that Zane has a little neck bracket here with a clip on it. You can just clip that onto there and turn his hoverboard into a jetpack, really. And you just gotta turn his face real quick so it doesn't look super weird. And that's a cool little transformation. And you'll see that these actually kind of are noticeable in this state, so that's probably the main reason that they put them there. Let's see, I'm trying to get this so it doesn't interfere with the glider, and then you can put it like that, right? So that it's kind of got the wings. That's another nice look. You can go like this with this one. You can't stand up, obviously, like that. So that's one of the downsides to this. You can also go like that, which I don't know why he would do that, but that's another possibility. But yeah, you can move it anywhere from that look to this look to that look. If you have his weapon right, you can do that. And his arms also have to be, in a certain configuration. But I think the best look is either like this, or if you take it off and put him on the glider like that. I think that's the best look for this thing. But all in all, it's a decent little build. Let's move on to the 2 remaining builds. So next up we have a little arrow blade holder shrine thing, and this is a very interesting build. It's very simple, just like probably 10 or so pieces, not including the arrow blade. But it's kind of got like these 3 little ghost pieces. They kind of look like a little kind of looks like it's like a little weird ghostly energy around it. And it's an interesting build. It uses these skeleton or these droid arms, like 120 degrees apart approximately, and it just like makes it looks decent. I think it looks kind of nice and kind of cool. But there's not really much to say about it. You do have the arrow blade holder on the top. You can just, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool looking and kind of a unique stand for one of the arrow blades, so I like it. But let's move on to the big build itself, the chain cycle. Now the chain cycle is quite a bit larger than everything else. Like there's the arrow blade holder, there's Zane's glider, that's what it all looks like. And I will show you another view with the entire set assembled at the end, and that's what a figure looks like. And I didn't compare this to the height of a figure when I showed that, so you can kind of see that there. But enough about the side builds. This is the real draw of the set for many people, because not even the figures are a real draw, because Wraith and Zane both come in the $10 Ajitsu sets, and Pyrus, aka Cowler, aka Cyrus, or pretty much everyone else. There's a lot of ghosts that look exactly like this guy that have different names. He appears in pretty much every set, including a polybag, so But this thing is pretty cool looking. Just off the bat, there are a couple of weird things about it. This front section is a little, like, it gets really massive and bulky in the back, and then the front section is a little bit thin and kind of bare bones, but I think it still looks pretty good. I'll start by taking a look, just aesthetically, close up at the front section. You can see the front wheel has this one gear in the center, which makes it make kind of a weird noise when you roll it around. Not sure if you guys can hear that. So that's kind of a cool effect. It's not intentional, and obviously it won't make that sound when it's rolling on softer things like my hand. It doesn't really make that sound. So, but on like wooden floors, it sounds cool. And I don't know where our focus is. Hello, focus. Okay, there we go. The front section has these chains, which these do travel all the way up to right next to Wraith. These chains, and you can see that right there. They go all the way up to here, and they cross each other in the middle, which the instructions does specify. Make sure you cross those chains. So it's not like that's just something that you can do. It's something that the instructions tell you to do. You obviously don't have to, but I think it looks cool. And then these two ghost blade things they kind of help the transition from this big bulky section to the nice skinny front thing. And up here we have two stickers. One of them is it's pretty cool looking. They kind of just add some ghostly detail. It's got like a little engine kind of thing, and just some ghostly energy. And this has like a speedometer or something. That's what I would assume it to be. Not sure on that though. And notice it uses these teeth pieces to make little eyes. And from the front, you're kind of supposed to arrange these little ghost blades on the sides so it looks kind of like it does there. That's kind of, I think, what you're supposed to do with it. It looks pretty cool. That way at least. And you can see from the side these are just on one of those little weird 3 angled pieces like that. You can kind of see, I just spoiled the entire thing. We'll move those chains out of the way for now, so that if I have to alter the arrangement. We'll take a look at the center for section in a second. First, I just want to note that there is a nice printed piece here. They use one on the other side as well. And these sections are kind of just basically side detailing. There's 2 studs on the side sections. And those are done so that these big blades are attached to a hinge thing. You can hinge them out and in, but they're really just supposed to be like this. And you can hinge them up and down. So they look pretty cool. And they're obviously dual molded. So different every time, really. Kind of random dual molding. You do have 3 spikes on the wheels, which, both wheels are the same. And it does use this little, the same little saw piece as on the front, which looks pretty awesome, I think. And the back wheels are connected, so they do spin. They're on the same axle. They spin at the same time. This back thing with the rubber band attached to it is obviously for a play feature, but you'll see that in a minute. And right here we have Wraith. He kind of just stands behind these two little controls and drives the vehicle. Those are kind of supposed to be controls. It doesn't really work out perfectly. You can't exactly grab them, especially with his weapon. And there is no place to store his weapon, which is kind of a shame. So, you know. The top has this crate, which is used to store these ball and chain things. And it fits the two of them in there pretty well. Except for when, you know, it kind of works better when, you know, gravity's on your side and all. So you can see. And one more sticker on the back. There are 3 stickers on this set, I think. From what I remember, there are only 3. Unless I missed something. But 99% sure that there are only 3. So these ball and chains are actually important to the play feature of this set, which is you can drape them over that back thing, and then you go, let's see, can I zoom out anymore? No. Alright, let's see how far out. You know, wait. I'm going to adjust the camera angle, and then we are going to go like this, and it shoots pretty far. It shot from here to... It shot probably about 4 feet, but obviously there was a large drop in there too. So, I need to come up with a better way to demonstrate like the shooting play features. But you know, you can obviously vary the amount of like how far you pull it back, and it'll obviously change how far the like, you probably saw that one come back in to the screen. So anyway, that's pretty much all there is to the chain cycle. Not much, obviously. A couple printed pieces. I think overall it looks nice, but I will get a little bit more in depth on my opinions of the set as a whole at the end of the video when we show everything back all together. But first, we have to take a look at the minifigures that are included with the set. So I'll be right back. Alright, so the first figure that we're going to take a look at is Airjitsu Zane. And he does come with a weapon, which is nice. It's a kind of an ice, double-sided ice spear kind of thing, but not really a spear. It does have this bar, which is trans blue to simulate that it's ice, and the 2 edge pieces are trans blue. However, the clips aren't trans blue, which, you know, they're white, which I guess works, but you know, it would look better if they were trans blue as well, I think. So, but I do think it's a really cool weapon. I like these pieces. I've never gotten them before. I know they've been used with Zane before, but you know. So anyway, I think that's kind of cool. The figure itself is nice. I'll take off his back clip neck thing. It does have... It is just a neck bracket with a clip on it, clip on the back. But the actual printing on the figure is really, really good. There's not a whole lot bad to say about this guy. There's a little bit of an odd character, seeing as it doesn't appear in the show, like this outfit. It does have the plain ZX mask, no printing. But, you know, the face there is silver, and it is a unique face printing exclusive to Airjitsu Zane specifically. Not, you know, it's not used on any other outfit, and it's not very, it's very unique. It's not really similar to the NRG version, like several other, or like Jay and Kai's faces are. They're somewhat similar to the NRG face, but this one isn't, because this one's very different, because Zane's obviously changed a lot since NRG. The torso and legs, though, are really nice. You can see they kind of got some metallic printing on there. Kind of changes when you turn the figure around. So it's really nice. It has his symbol, which that's the symbol that's printed on his Zukin mask. And the print continues on the legs very well, which is, you know, nice. And the back of him has that ice symbol and some more just metallic printing It obviously gets kind of cut off on the back there. There's really nothing they can do about that with, you know, their current methods of printing. They don't really print on the backs of legs because they kind of can't. But I think, as a whole, this figure is pretty cool. So, let's move on to the next figure. Alright, so our second figure for this set is Wraith. And Wraith is the most common of the 4 main ghosts, appearing in, I think, 4 sets. Or no, maybe 4 sets and the Airjitsu pack, I think is what it was. Because he appears in City of Styx, Mono Dragon, this set. No, he doesn't appear in Final Flight, or... So no, I guess it's 3 sets and Airjitsu set. So... his mask here is the same normal Wraith mask that, you know, is kind of... It's kind of nice. I mean, it's got the 2 colors, and it's done decently well. I think it is dual molded. Right. No, maybe it's not dual molded. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like it is on the bottom, but, you know, whatever. It is a nice piece, though, to get. And we should probably take his weapon out of the way. It's getting a little bit, you know, annoying. It's basically just a Sensei Wu staff in black with a black chain, which I like these black chain pieces. They're very nice looking. And at the end it has a lightsaber hilt in black and this new ghost kind of sword-ish piece. So it's a decent weapon. I think I like the other one where it's kind of like... I like the one from City of Styx and Mono Dragon better. I like those ones. But looking at the face print, there's a phone ringing in the background. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. But you know, he's kind of got the mummy wrap face, black mummy wrapping. We'll turn that all around, and I'll obviously do a minifigure showcase on this. There's the back printing on him. It's kind of nice and shiny there, and kind of nice and shiny on the front too. And the leg printing is only available in this set and the Airjitsu set, so that's kind of nice. It's kind of rarer. And there is transparent legs, which is really kind of cool. So, that's pretty much Wraith. Just give him his weapon. And that's really, you know, it. And I hope you guys could see that leg thing. I wasn't paying attention to the camera for that part. Probably should have been. But there's the leg print, if you can see it. And obviously, a minifigure showcase most of these figures eventually. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or this figure. I'm thinking it's a minifigure showcase now, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Anyway, we have 1 figure and 2 little other things. So, let's get on to them. The last minifigure in this set is Pyrus. And his weapon is a ghost katana. It's this weird, light, bright green color, which is pretty cool. And it's kind of common in the wave. He does have a purple rice hat, and then other than that, it's really just the default, the ghost printing. There's his face print, and he does have the blue ninja, or the dark blue ninja mask wrap thing. And I guess I should zoom in and not. There is the torso print on him, and the back print, and last but not least, the little leg printing, which is very kind of cool looking leg printing. I like these ghost legs, they're transparent on them, so that's cool. But that's the last figure, but we still have the 2 screamers to look at, so let's do that. Alright, so the last 2 things included in the set are these 2 different screamers. There's one with each facial expression. This one has, for weapons, this weird black. This is actually gunmetal gray, this piece. And he also comes with an ice cream cone, because screamers like to eat. And he's the screamer with the, you know, snarling face. There's decent printing on him. But You turn them around and you can see the detailed molding of them. I'll pick one up and show you the top a little better. There's kind of just a better look at the Screamer. And the other Screamer has the big, angry, open mouth, and he comes with the wrench. So, that's all for these two. Alright, so that's pretty much all there is to the Chain Cycle Ambush set. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I do think that this Chain Cycle Ambush is not the strongest set in the Possession Wave. But, that being said, it did surprise me at the actual, design of the build. I thought it would be a lot worse than it actually is. I think this is a fun set, and I think the play feature here is very nice, and it doesn't really detract much from the look, because from most angles you can't really see the rubber band, and the back thing looks fine anyway. I think that Zane's glider is really nicely done with the small parts count. I think they did a good job with that. And obviously, I forgot to mention this earlier with the Screamers, but the transparent heads are not included. I just have them there for, posing, kinda. And, I just think that, in all, it's a cool set, I think. There's not, like on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 7, It's a good set, but it's not a great set by any means. While it does do a good job of, being a bad guy vehicle, it doesn't. I have a feeling that this set is alright, but it will not be, remembered as one of the, great Ninjago sets of all time. Like, for example, the X1 Ninja Charger. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you guys prefer this style of review over the old style. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye, guys.